Have you ever encountered children who cannot communicate and establish eye contact? In Rwanda, I met a 12-year-old boy who was initially abandoned by his biological parents and now going through the divorce of his foster parent. In this situation, he could not get the proper support he needed. Even more, this situation reactivated his past trauma. As a result, he was socially isolated from his peers and ended up dropping from school. There was severe concern about his future. My name is Miator, and I'm from Liberia, West Africa. I'm a development practitioner with background in child and trauma-informed care, education, and research. In my internship with Gesimba Memorial Center as program skilled of volunteer, I designed culturally appropriate activities that could support children communicate their needs. In Kigali, Gesimba Memorial Center was initially established as an orphanage that served and sheltered for over 400 children and adults during the 1994 genocide. Rwanda currently transitioning from orphanage to foster care system. Rather, Gesimba no longer served as an orphanage. Instead, it has created a trauma-informed center that supports children and families and ensure them a decent life and quality education. In the same Kigali, there are many families that are looking after children as foster parents. Sometimes, some of these parents do not have the social and financial capacity to provide the nurturing environment for their foster children. As a result, Gesimba wants to fill in the gap by offering social activities like dance, music, arts, and vocational training for children and their parents. Through these programs, they can communicate several ways that are unique to them. What is unique about Gesimba's approach is it allows a space for compromise, dialogues that strengthens beneficiaries' confidence, encourages eye contact, and healthy touch that ensures a respectful environment. Reflecting on the vulnerability caused by poverty, like domestic violence, financial challenges, Gesimba recognizes the importance of nurturing environment for victims of trauma. Today, this 12-year-old boy who was socially isolated from his peers and ended up dropping from school is enrolled into Gesimba's dance and art classes. He's being integrated and learning how to express himself. Today, we see that more and more children around the world are experiencing trauma. It is my hope that a trauma-informed center like Gesimba Memorial Center in Kigali, Rwanda, can be established in other places. Thanks for listening, and thanks to my fellow cohort and my family for supporting my journey through Glocal.